In response to growing housing affordability needs in the greater Fargo-Moorhead area and the search for effective long-term solutions, the FM Area Foundation launched an organization called the Cass Clay Commission Land Trust to create permanently affordable owner-occupied homes here in the region. To talk a little bit about this initiative, we have April Walker and Rocky Schneider. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thanks for having us today.
Okay, so I was visiting with you in the break and I said, first let's just talk about the need for affordable housing everywhere in the country, but especially here in the FM area before we even get into the initiative.
Absolutely. The Cass Clay Community Land Trust is a relatively new entity here. It's not new around the states of North Dakota and Minnesota, but it might be a new concept here. But certainly affordable housing is not a new concept. There are a lot of programs out there targeting different populations of different income groups. What we're really looking to do is look at workforce housing, that $15 to $30 an hour, where people are maybe struggling to achieve that home ownership, trying to reach that gap to get there. And I think what this is really all about is the FM Area Foundation identified the need, brought the private capital, and is looking to partner with local public entities to solve the community needs.
Yeah. So how will this initiative solve the community needs then? Can you, this is about education at this point because this is new, right?
So what this organization will do is we'll have a home buyer. They'll bring to the table whatever mortgage they're able to qualify for. Our organization will bring a subsidy to the table that buys down the total cost of the property. In exchange, the land goes into the land trust, and we enter into a ground lease arrangement with them so that they can continue to live on and use the property as if they own it in whole. And over time, when they decide to sell that property, we are at the table and are able to help them set the resale price so that it gets sold at an affordable rate. They take with them all the equity that they have paid into it, plus a share of that appreciation that has occurred over time. And so we've hoped that we've helped them put themselves in a situation where they can then go out and buy a home at the fair market rate. And we've also got the home that we can then resell at the affordable rate to the next qualified buyer.
How do people get more information if people are watching right now and they think, I might qualify for this, or I think I need some help? Kind of what's their first step?
So there are a couple of ways they can do that. We have a website that's hosted by the FM Area Foundation's webpage. So if they go there and visit the Initiatives tab, they'll find the Cass Clay Community Land Trust. You can email us through that website and we'll respond to any questions you have there. They can call the FM Area Foundation office and they'll be put through to someone who's familiar with the land trust as well.
So you did a great job of explaining it, but it will be a little scary and confusing to people if they say land trust and I don't know, I don't get any of this, what am I signing my name to? What do you tell people when they are a little intimidated by this?
I think this is really about home ownership and people looking for home ownership, maybe have worked with the bank, try to figure out what they can afford, and are struggling to try to find that same level of home in the market. Hopefully they come to us and we can help achieve that gap to get them there. And home ownership is scary. There's a lot of things to learn, especially with first-time homeowners. You have a big education gap to get there. But this is really about home ownership. It's finding a safe, affordable place to live. It's sort of the backbone of everybody's lives. If you don't have that, it's tough to manage anything else. And so we're really trying to do that. It's also about preserving neighborhoods. And I'm on the City Planning Commission, and we always talk about preserving neighborhoods, and this is a good way to do that. And also for workforce, attracting that workforce to come and live here and work here.
Now, you're new to this organization, but you must have some strong feelings for why this is something that needs to happen.
I am. I think home ownership is something that helps the entire community. So everybody in every neighborhood cares if they live in a home ownership area. And I think people give back more to the community when you're a homeowner. You care more about it. You're more involved. And I think that's just great for everybody, not just the individuals that were benefiting from this as well.
Okay. Have you had any feedback yet or worked with anyone? This is really new of you.
Right, it is very new. And so at this point, we've been working with a lot of local government units to help them understand what the land trust is and to build relationships. Right now, we are working on the transfer of approximately 6 lots in Fargo. Where the homes have had to be demolished or will be demolished, and we'll be rebuilding new homes on those lots. And we're also working with West Fargo on one. So our purview is all of Cass and Clay County, so we continue to look for opportunities. These are, we can build the homes, we can come to the table at closing, whatever, works the best for the individuals that we are hoping to serve.
The need is there. So
absolutely.
It's great that you guys are doing this and supporting those who want home ownership. So thank you so much for coming in, and good luck in this process.
Thanks for having us.
Stay with us. Coming up next, we're talking about a Summit League food fight and also a big rivalry game tomorrow at the Shack here in Fargo. Stay with us.